KC Part 3. Be ready for it. Become necessary. Became necessary. Rules and regulations. So as to make the I would like to know. In collaboration with the. In cooperation with the. In the near future. We have not been. I thank you. I thank you very much. Once again. There again. Here again. Part and parcel. National life. Political life. Social life. Economic life. Public life. Year to year. Year after year. In spite of. In spite of the. Instead of. In respect of. To look after the. Looks after the. Take into account. Taken into account. Taking into account. Take into consideration. Taken into consideration. Taking into consideration. Will be taken into account. Would be taken into account. During the last. During the last year. During the last few years. During the last few months. During the last few weeks. During the last days. During the last 5 years. During the last 5-year plan. Due to the. On behalf of the. Is being done. Has taken place. Took place. Take this opportunity. Takes place. In the minds of the. I would say that. In some cases. In many cases. In certain cases. In certain other cases. Rural industries. Large-scale industries. Small-scale industries. Cottage industries. Cottage and small-scale industries. Should have been. Should not have been. I am glad that the. I am very glad that the. Water supply. Water resources. I am glad to say that the. I am very glad to say that the. I am happy to say that the. I am very happy to say that the. I am sorry to say that the. I am very sorry to say that the. So-called. They are. They are able to. They are not able to. Ways and means. Weaker sections of the society. Under the ministry of. In the ministry of. Fundamental rights. Directive principles. In the right direction. In this direction. In that direction. As large as. As much as. So much so. We are not able to. Keep in mind. Bear in mind. Borne in mind. Will have to be done. To go into the. Are proposed to be. As proposed. I may also. I am also. I would like to say a few words. By the end of the. At the end of the. Towards the end of the. At the outset. At the very outset. With regard to this matter. And there have been. That there may be. And that is why. Educational facilities. Housing facilities. Medical facilities. Living conditions. Economic conditions. In which there is. To say that. I am state that. Inflationary pressure. In the light of the. I would ask the. On the other side. On this side. What would happen? I need not. I need not to say. Subject matter. They may not be. There may not be. There cannot be. There will not be. It may not be. It cannot be. It will not be. Foreign exchange. Foreign exchange position. To meet the requirements. On the basis of the. Had not been. It has not been. To believe that. Urge upon the. First and foremost. I do not wish to say. At that stage. At this stage. During the past year. Some sort of. Which will not be. Whatever may be the. I have no doubt. On account of the. Into consideration. To take into consideration. Taking into consideration. Should be taken into consideration. Must be taken into consideration. To be taken into consideration. Are taken into consideration. With reference to the. Would be able to. I have not been. We will be able to. We can have. Policy of the government. We do not have. In the earlier stages. We should be given. They would not be. From their own. We would not have. We would not have been. In our country. Whether or not. Certain amount. Any objection. No objection. I have no objection. Which have not been. Who have not been. Equity shares. Preference shares. Stocks and shares. Stock exchange. Paid up capital. Over a number of years. I have heard. We have heard. As well as the. I would not be. Never been. They have been. Any longer. No longer. Of the order of. Of its own. Armed forces. Defense force. Air force. Let us remember that. As it is. Which may be able to. Which are being. As a result. As the result of. With the result that the. In the case of the. State Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India. In the long run. Industrial enterprises. Private enterprises. Large part of the. Large number of the. Additional taxation. Last time. To carry on. Carry forward. Carried out. Carried it forward. Very seriously. Friendly relations. Unneighborly relations. Industrial relations. It is no doubt. What is the? As many as. I was told. Cost of production. We will not be able to. We would not be able to. We could not. Countries of the world. Rest of the world. Taken over the. That he is. Human being. Human beings. You will remember. All the times. I know that the. I would suggest. Transport and communications. Had to be. In the way of. If we are not able to. If we are not in a position. Stop.